Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new tourist review by Mr. P Casual Videos. This time I will tell you about the Prado Dam, the Hotel and Club Comfenalco Tomogó, and the Waterfall of Love. All this in the department of Tolima, 215 kilometers from the center of Bogotá, Colombia. By the way, I have a video of the road trip from the municipality of Espinal to the municipality of Prado, and also another video with the route from Prado to the small town called El Puerto de la Represa, which literally is the main port of the dam. Videos now available on this same channel. The Prado Dam is officially called Darío Echandía, but mostly known as the Internal Sea of Colombia, since it extends over an area of 4,200 hectares and reaches depths of 96 meters. Before continuing, I invite you to support me with a like, subscribe to this channel and share it. I also invite you to connect with me on all social networks as Mr. P or Mr. Poloche. So I was telling you about the real name of this dam, but addressing it as the Prado Dam is quite common too, because this municipality is the closest and with vehicular access to the infrastructure of the Prado power plant, which began operations in 1973 and generates 51 megawatts. That's enough energy for a city of more than 600,000 inhabitants. On this particular topic there is a very good video posted by Silvio Voltio on YouTube. Link in the description.
El embalse de Prado aprovecha el agua para impulsar el movimiento de las turbinas, generando energía eléctrica, para luego regresarla al río Prado, sin contaminación durante el proceso.
Aquí está el agua embalsada, estamos sobre el muro de contención que represa esa agua sale acá y genera energía eléctrica y vuelve al río Prado.
Currently the power plant is operated by Celsia, a company from which you can buy shares with an annual return of 7.4%. But this is a subject I would rather go into more details in my other channel about business. You can find it also on YouTube as Mr. P or Mr. Poloche. Back to the main topic, it is important to highlight that the dam is so large because it receives the waters from the rivers Negro and Cunday, and also from about 100 small creeks. The dam connects several populations along 28 kilometers, such as Taufurito, El Caimán, Aco, Chipa de Tena, Corozales, Tomogó, and of course the municipality of Prado, which by the way was founded on August 12th in 1781 with the name Village of Our Lady of the Rosary of Chiquinquirá of Prado River. Quite a name, isn't it? Its sources of economy are rice, corn, banana and fruit crops, fishing and fish farming, livestock, poultry and tourism. It presents an average temperature of 29 degrees Celsius and it is located at a height of 321 meters above the sea level. You can learn more about the municipality and other nearby tourist sites at the official page, looking for it as Municipality of Prado plus tolima.gov.co. Link in the description. Next, I will tell you about the tour I bought booking directly with the Hotel Comfenalco Tomogó. So when you arrive, everything is already arranged, you reserve online, then you complete the process by phone, and beware, for affiliates, the prices are very comfortable. Let us remember that this is a family compensation fund, and for members with fewer resources, the price is really cheap. Less than 100,000 pesos, which is less than $25 for transportation, lodging, food, trekking to the Waterfall of Love, returning by boat to the hotel, and of course enjoy the hotel's facilities and activities. It all starts at the port, where they send a boat with capacity for 12 people, a trip of less than 10 minutes, very comfortable and quiet, everyone on board with floating vests. They take you to the port of the hotel, you disembark and you are already in the hotel facilities. You start the registration in the lobby, for which everyone must pass an ID and the holder of the reservation must pay for the rented rooms or cabins. In total there are 12 independent rooms, each with a balcony, bathroom, shower, 2 double beds, television, mini fridge, fan and air conditioning. 7 are motor rooms in a new structure but do not have a clear view of the dam because there are many trees. 5 are rooms in the oldest motor structure but with a direct view of the dam. 22 independent cabins, each with 2 terraces, outdoor table and chairs. Large refrigerator, a kitchen with stove and dishwasher, 2 independent rooms with closets, an internal corridor where there is a closet and there is also the sink, independent access for the toilet and the shower. Back to the reception lobby, there are furniture for resting, television, table tennis, billiards, bathrooms, bottle of water and juice, so while you wait for the registration and delivery of the room or cabin, you can entertain yourself and enjoy the view of the dam. In that same building, which I call the mother facility, we find 5 bedrooms that I mentioned earlier. They are on the 3rd level. On the 2nd level, you find the semi-open restaurant. It has no walls and you can see the dam from any table. The food is very good. There is a variety of dishes including fast food, regular Colombian lunch, and a la carte dishes of typical Colombian food, all in self-service mode. I think this space feels somewhat small when the hotel is full, and there is a lack of order for the location of the tables, which by the way are plastic. However, that doesn't affect the experience, much less considering that everything here is really cheap. On the 1st level of the mother facility, there are rooms for warehousing, the administrative offices, and also an events room. This one with capacity for 60 people. It has air conditioning and video beam, not forgetting this spectacular vista to the dam. The chairs are plastic, but I understand that this place is more recreational than corporate. In addition, since everything here is supplied by boat, it is very reasonable to have light furniture that is easy to replace. Leaving the main structure, you will find a green area with children's games, a grass soccer field, and a brick tennis court. There are also 2 swimming pools, one for children with games and another larger with jacuzzi. And guess what? Both have a vista of the dam, making it quite pleasant. A curious fact about the large pool, this one is brand new. There was another one located in front of the restaurant, but it was converted into a garden. As is evident, the hotel is rural and has large green areas, but there is also one specially intended for campsite and has a bathroom hut. Another amenity of the hotel is the spaces for events. The hotel presents 2 open squares for events, a very large one with bar counter next to the port of the hotel, and a smaller one as an open auditorium style in the middle of the cabins. As the hotel has its own port, it is usual for some recurrent guests to arrive on their own boat or jet ski. Nevertheless, where there is a mini bay, there is no beach, meaning you can get into the water, but it is nothing like a tourist beach. There is a concrete ramp, and from there you descend to the water, where by the way they advise you not to move away from the shore, because there are caiman crocodiles as well as a variety of fish. In fact, we saw men from the area fishing for self-consumption. Before talking about the planned Waterfall of Love, in Spanish, Cascada del Amor, I want to tell you some curious facts I was told by a guard of the hotel. 1. It is common for people who live near the dam to buy a wooden canoe with outboard motor and use it for transportation between the surrounding municipalities of the dam. This because it is an investment equivalent to buying a cheap motorcycle. 2. There is also a luxury hotel in the dam that includes helicopter transportation. I don't remember which of all the other hotels, but it makes me think of going back and of course get to see more of the dam because from the Hotel Comfenalco Tomogó you can only see a fourth part of the dam. And 3. The hotel cannot be reached by car because the road is unpaved and there are sections where a car does not fit, only a motorcycle. From the municipality of Prado to the hotel, there are 18 kilometers and the road would lead you up to 1 kilometer away from the hotel. That if you get a 4-wheel drive camper. Now I'm going to tell you about the trekking plan to the Waterfall of Love. This is a 5-kilometer route that starts in the center of the hotel through an unpaved road and it will take you over an hour to get there if you walk a little fast and at a constant pace. That walk I don't recommend it for people with knee or joint problems, and definitely not doing it in flip-flops because the stones on the road would hurt you. I will summarize this journey in 4 parts, by the way, you can watch it in full with other videos on the same channel. The first part, you have the dam on your right and you go around a part of it. You come across some houses and loose cows. The second part consists of climbing the mountain while you enter the forest so that gradually you stop seeing the dam at your back, but you stay on the road in the middle of the trees. The third part, you descend from the mountain, you come across some rock mines and you start to see the dam now on your left. The fourth and last part is the arrival at the waterfall. The road leads you at a stop where there is a small sign, so if you're not attentive or don't know the way, you will overlook it and get lost, so be careful with that. I went ahead with my father because he already knew the way, otherwise it is better to always go along with the guy. From this stop you go down a fairly steep and dangerous slope, so I recommend you to be careful. Then you arrive at the level of the dam where the path leads you to the Waterfall of Love, which is spectacular. When you arrive, you notice it is shaped like a cave because it is surrounded by trees and slopes, rocks, and above you have the tops of the trees that provide constant shade. Actually, there are 2 waterfalls with a height of approximately 12 meters. A waterfall with little flow on the left side and another in the center with much more flow that generates a strong current of wind that cools the entire environment. That wind current almost damaged my drone because it sucked it and made it crash, but luckily it was not damaged and I was able to rescue it. That was recorded in a video already available on this channel. Well, going back to the main waterfall, in front of it there is a huge rock about 5 meters high. You can jump from it to the deepest part of the lake that forms the waterfall. I would say it can be about 3 meters deep. But you can also enjoy the less depth areas. You can also pose under or behind the main waterfall. Oh, there is also a structure in Wadwa with a restaurant ad, but I didn't get to know it. If you know it, please leave your comments about it. Finally, to return to the Hotel Comfenalco Tomogó, there is a parking bay for boats, where one of them already hired by the hotel was waiting for us to return. To get there, you go back along the path, you pass by a couple of booths where they sell handicrafts, you cross an improvised bridge over a creek, and that's it. In less than 10 minutes of travel by boat, you will be back to the hotel. Very well, I have finished this review. I hope you enjoyed it, and if so, please give me a like, subscribe, and share. Thank you very much.
Cinco minutos, sí señor.